Hi gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today we're showing you 11 proven and scientifically backed body language signs that when you see, almost always mean a girl is interested or becoming interested in you. And because we don't want you chasing a girl that you don't have a chance with, we're also showing you the #1 most clear body language sign that a girl is 100% not feeling you. So here are 11 real body language signs that a girl likes you, plus the #1 sign that she wants nothing to do with you. Number 11, mirroring. What makes mirroring such a powerful giveaway is that 99% of the time, it's a completely involuntary sign of real interest that she just can't help but do. People subconsciously mirror each other as a way of showing familiarity and trust. So if you spot her subtly copying your body language or movements, it could be an early sign that she feels comfortable with you and wants you to feel the same. Number 10, she plays with her hair. Similar to mirroring, playing with hair may be a conscious or subconscious form of flirting, only instead of just being a sign that she finds you intriguing, this one is a much stronger act of real flirtatious attraction taking place. Because according to psychologists, playing with hair is actually an example of preening, which is another way of saying she's trying to look good for you. Number 9, she makes clear and deliberate eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most direct and powerful forms of nonverbal communication, and for that reason, it's a social tool that women use with great intention. We are conditioned from a young age to avoid prolonged eye contact with strangers, as it can be interpreted as confrontational or overly intimate. A fleeting glance across a room is just scanning, it means nothing. But when a woman's eyes meet yours and she holds that gaze for a full 2-3 seconds, she is consciously breaking that social norm. This isn't just a passive signal, it's an active invitation. In those few seconds, she is communicating several things. I see you. She is acknowledging your presence out of everyone else in the room. I am not intimidated. She has the confidence to hold your gaze, which is an attractive quality in itself. I am interested. Pay attention to what happens after the initial gaze. Does she pair it with a small, subtle smile? Does she look down shyly for a moment before looking back up at you again? This glance, look away, glance back sequence is a classic, almost instinctual flirtation technique. It's one of the strongest green lights you can get to walk over and start a conversation. Number 8, she sets herself up for interception. This is a strategic social maneuver designed to create a low-pressure opportunity for interaction. A woman who is interested but perhaps hesitant to make the first verbal move will instead manipulate the environment to her advantage. She isn't just happening to be in your vicinity, she is engineering a coincidence. Think of it as creating a path of least resistance for you. At a coffee shop, she might struggle to find a place for her things or ask if a chair at your table is taken, positioning herself near you. At a party, she will join a conversation circle you're in or stand near the food-drink table when she sees you heading that way. The psychology behind this is plausible deniability. It's the conversational equivalent of a softball pitch. Recognizing and acting on this setup shows that you are socially aware and capable of picking up on her subtle cues. Number 7, she comes into your personal space. The study of personal space is called proxemics, and it's a powerful, instinctual part of human interaction. We all have invisible bubbles of space around us, and who we allow into these bubbles says a lot about our relationship with them. Here's a breakdown of the zones. The social zone, 4-12 feet, is the comfortable distance for casual interactions with acquaintances or in a group setting. The personal zone, 1.5 to 4 feet, this is where it gets interesting. This space is reserved for friends and people we trust. When a woman willingly moves from the social zone to stand within 4 feet of you, she is non-verbally classifying you as someone she is comfortable with and wants to engage with on a more personal level. The intimate zone, less than 1.5 feet, is reserved for close friends, family, and romantic partners. If she moves into this space, it is an incredibly strong signal of attraction and trust. She is testing the waters of physical intimacy and feels safe and comfortable enough to be that close to you. Number 6, she flares her nostrils. This is one of the most subtle and primal signs of attraction, precisely because it is almost entirely involuntary. Flaring the nostrils is an autonomic response linked to the arousal centers of the brain. When we are excited, stimulated, or aroused, our breathing pattern changes slightly. The flaring of nostrils is a micro-expression that allows for a greater intake of air, preparing the body for, well, action. Because she can't control it, it's one of the most honest signals you can receive. A woman can fake a smile or a laugh, but she can't consciously decide to flare her nostrils in a flirtatious way. You will typically see this happen for a split second during a peak moment of your interaction. For example, right after you've told a joke that makes her laugh genuinely, when you are sharing an exciting or passionate story and she is completely captivated, during a moment of sustained, intense eye contact. Think of it as her body's way of saying, "This interaction is genuinely stimulating me." It's a physiological confirmation that her interest is not just polite, but real. While it's a tiny detail, if you spot it in combination with other signs like smiling and eye contact, it validates that her attraction is authentic and instinctual. Number 5, she gets you to pay attention to her lips. If a woman is really interested after talking to you for a while, she may ramp up her flirtatious tactics by bringing your attention to her lips. Whether she simply grazes them with her fingers or puts on a fresh layer of lipstick, if she draws your attention to her lips or any other suggestive part of her body, you can be pretty sure that's because she wants you to take notice. Number 4, pointing her feet toward you. So, she's standing close to you, you're talking, and she's laughing. Sounds like it's in the bag, right? Wrong. Because even though she might seem to be giving you her full attention, her feet might secretly be telling you that she wishes she was somewhere else. So if you want to know if you're really where she wants to be, try paying attention to where her feet are pointing, and not just her face. Number 3, her pupils dilate and she's looking at you sideways. If you are in the habit of making weak eye contact like a lot of guys do, you could be missing up to half of the nonverbal signaling that women do. Signaling like dilated pupils or a quick sideways glance, both of which are subtle, but hugely telling giveaways that whatever you're doing is working well. Number 2, she shows you her neck. As you know by now, when a woman is really flirting, her instinct may take over. And one of the clearest signs that a woman might be into you is for her to present and trust you with one of the most vulnerable parts of her body, her neck. So if she begins to emphasize her neck by pulling her hair to one side or tilting her head, she doesn't want you to be Dracula, but it's a great sign that she might want you a little closer. Number 1, she touches you with intent. Usually the final giveaway that you've moved to the next level with her is for her to ramp up the physical touching. This might be her putting her hand on your hand or grazing your leg with her foot, or it might be her hugging your arm if she's cold or starting to hang on your shoulder. However she wants to do it is up to her, but if she's all over you, she might be finally telling you that you don't have to try that hard to get her anymore. The number 1 body language sign that you definitely don't want to see. If there's one body language sign that you should always see as an immediate red flag, it's crossed arms. When a woman crosses her arms in front of you, it can be saying a lot of things, none of which are good for you. Not only do crossed arms signify general disinterest in you or what you're saying, but in some cases it could even be a way of her guarding herself for no other reason than you just make her that uncomfortable. In fact, the best case scenario if you see her crossing her arms is that she's cold, which if you think about it, isn't great news either. The bottom line is this: if you see her crossing her arms, you might already be past the point of no return, and it might be better to just move on. Those are 11 powerful body language signs that show she likes you, and one we hope you never see. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let us know and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click and subscribe. And while you're here, why not check out these other great videos? Thanks for watching.